What's going on? Strat Soldier here for the weekend shift. How you guys doing? How you doing? It was an interesting week. Kind of boring. I have to say. I mean, I do say so myself. It was boring. All right. There was some earnings. Tesla went to the highs. That's good. We're going to be talking about all that stuff. All the stuffus. We're going to be talking about going 2-2 reversal up on the month, hammer in force. We're going to be talking about organizing your stocks by condition. You can do this right now. There's a lot of videos out there that talk about people that talk about stocks, and they talk about these big, long, elaborate, complex ideas about volume capitulation and how, there's going to be government contracts and they're going to be making they're going to start making two-handled coffee mugs. You got one handle on this side, one on that side, so you can, there's no way you're going to spill your coffee, and that's why this stock is going to be the biggest thing in 2025 and big elaborate, and they're going to show you video of the factory and how they're making all right. This video is going to give you something that you can use the information from this video today, all right, today, and what you're going to do is you're going to start organizing your stocks by condition. All right. Right now we're looking for hammer in force on the month. Hammer in force. And you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what a hammer is. Go check out thestratsoldier.com. The very first thing on there is an ebook called Hammer in Force. All right. Get it. It comes with a bonus vid, and then you get my undivided attention. Send me your charts. Send me videos. Send me whatever you need so we can talk to each other, so I can get you to understand the concept of hammer in force. It's an actionable signal. It's one of the 3 universal truths in the Strat, and you can use it on stocks, options, crypto, forex, anything that trades, commodities. All right, there's people out here trading corn. All right, with hammers. All right, you can use it on anything. One actionable signal, you can use it on anything. Now, the hammer is not a universal truth. It is an actionable signal, and actionable signals are universal truths, all right? So, more about actionable signals. If you want to know more about actionable signals, go check out the execution course at thestratsoldier.com. This is Mr. F2, Rev, failed to back to the highs, or back to the lows. That's what he likes to trade. He says, over the past few years, I've learned so much from Rob Smith and the Strat Soldier Cyberdog 2. That's me. But the real turning point came when I focused solely on 2-2 reversals. That's when everything changed. I was able to quit my job a year ago, and now I live on my own terms. Thank you, and you're welcome. I can show you guys this stuff, but you're the one that has to do it. You're the one that has to hit the buy or the sell button. JJ's in the house. And JJ taught me this live when I was with Rob in his live streams, and JJ says, what moves price, and I'm in there. I know what to say. I'm in there. It's actionable signals. Actionable signals is why the price moves. Rob's and JJ's like, that's half of it. That's some of it. He's waiting. Then JJ says, the reason why price moves is because orders to buy and orders to sell. Orders to buy and orders to sell. JJ's been doing this 30 years. JJ, oh man, I can't wait. I don't want to spoil it. But I got a good surprise coming up for here very soon this month with JJ. I want to talk to people that's been doing this for years, not just for a couple. And I know I'm in that group of people that's just been doing it a few years, and that's fine. I understand. I understand my own position. What I'm saying is, I want to talk to people that's been doing this for a while, that's seen bear markets, that's seen bull markets, that's seen markets that did nothing, that's seen things crash, seen things just rip to the highs for no reason. I want to talk to those people. JJ is one of those people, not the 18-year-old kid who just started trading. What did it say? I put out a meme last week that says, you're trying to give me advice and your birth year starts with a 2. Nah, bro. Not saying you can't learn from other people. I just no, man. Hey, this is the stock market. This ain't how to get a profitable Twitch account going. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I want. Let's see who's out here. We got JJ in the house. We got the Creole Kid. That's a pretty cool name. We got Justin Davis in the house. Strat Warrior. Thank you so much. Go check out that coaching. Check out that coaching session. Ooh. Check out that coaching session. It's all good. It's all good. With that coaching session, people are, what are you talking about coaching session? If you get in there on YouTube, look up the membership section. There's 2 sections in there. There's the weekend shift crew. That's where I'm giving, and I got daily videos every day. As soon as the market closes, what happened today? What happened in what happened in the broader averages? We're going to talk about anything that was significant, and we're going to update what happened on the weekend shift watch list. All right, so that way you know what trades you should be in, what trades you should be ignoring, and then there's another tier, the Strat Warrior. All right, the Strat Warrior. You get macro videos. That's right. I'm talking about quarterly, yearly charts. I'm going to be updating that every month. I need to do one for May. And that way we can stay on those big boy charts. Stay on those big boy charts. And then you get coaching sessions half an hour before the weekend shift. And I'm just taking questions. Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean levels of reclaim? What are you talking about? When you say a scenario 3 is a fractal triangle, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Show me. That's what that's for. Beach Bum is in the house. Beach Bum is in the house. My favorite place to be, the beach, near the beach. Uh-oh, we got Lucy. Oh man, I wrote. Oh, there it is. Lapuzzi. That's it. Lucy Lapuzzi. Very cool. See, I wrote it down. I was looking at my notes. Grand Rising Dub Jones. What's up? Aaron Bailey is in the house. Heck yeah. Hey, yeah, that's right. Thank you so much, Aaron. Hey, if you got me on the big screen, don't worry about it. This is a family show. There ain't gonna be no wordy dirds. And for the partner, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the husband, the wife that's watching this, like this big head dude is on the screen every Saturday, just yelling. Just hang back. You might learn something. You might make some money, and then I think I'm kind of funny, just a little bit of funny. All right, so just a little bit of funny. All right, stick around for the jokes. No, come for the jokes. Stick around for the stocks. All right. Let's see here. Yep. So again, going back to my, I got 3 minutes left. Going back to what I was saying before. JJ taught me, hey, orders to buy and orders to sell is what makes price move. Orders. All right. Go look at something called a level 2. Level 2 is where you're not even looking at charts. All right. It's like the Matrix. You're just seeing a bunch of numbers just click all over the place. Go to TradeStation. Go to TradeStation. You got something called the Matrix. You can see it on the mobile app, and you can also see it on the full app on your application on your computer. It's called the Matrix, and you're just looking at for SPY, for example, or Tesla or whatever, and you're seeing where everybody's putting their orders in. All right, people that are wanting to sell are going to be down here. People that are wanting to buy up here, and you just see them tick, and you see which ones get filled. All right, and it's really interesting. So, what makes it orders to buy and orders to sell? So that hey, that's interesting stuff. Like I said. And what we want to do here on the weekend shift is make this stuff easy. It was inside day yesterday, all day. We're going to talk about that in about 3 minutes. Inside day all yesterday, nothing happening. In Dow Jones, SPY, QQQ, nothing happening. I went to the movies. I went and saw Thunderbolts or the New Avengers, depending on what ads you're seeing. And that's a great movie. That was a fantastic movie. I loved it. I ain't gonna, nope, no spoilers. But I'm telling you, if you love superhero movies, Marvel did it. They did it. They're back at it again. All right, they put out some crap in the last couple years, but they're back. All right. And then Marvel's really good at building up on the content, even if the content's like, this is terrible. These are terrible movies. They don't care because they keep stacking on top of each other. The stories are all intertwined. Same thing here, all right, on the weekend shift. Go watch those super old ones, all right? Go watch those interviews I've done. Go to Rob Smith's YouTube channel. Go watch his stuff, all right? Because the strat doesn't change. I post stuff on Fridays. I do post Rob's old videos on Fridays. Go look at my Twitter, and you know, Rob will be talking about something in 2020, like 2017, and you're like, no, that's still true. That still works. That's still a piece of crap. You know, that stock is still junk. You know, and now JJ's starting to build up his catalog. All right, and but more on that later. It is 11:15. It is time for me to look at the broader averages. Let's do it. All right, let's look at the broader averages. Let's make sure my sounds are working. Let me see here.
Perfect.
Nope. Yeah, it is. It's working. Hold on. Perfect. All right. So, SPY. Let's go to broader averages. What do I mean by broader averages? Broader averages. It's what the big boys are doing, the big charts, and then we're gonna be looking at the sectors. All right, the sectors, the sub, groups in those. Let's use multi-view to do that here on TrendSpider. All right, that way we can see it all at once. Now, Rob used to have 16 screens, all like this. He called it the big rig, and it was huge. I don't have 16 screens. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I don't need 16 screens because of TrendSpider. I can use this multi-view. All right, so I can see the entire market at once. And yes, this works for day traders as well. You can set this up as broader averages. You can set this up as maybe your watch list. Maybe you're watching all these charts all at once, and you're like, I want to be in the buys, I want to be in the sell, and I want to stay out of things that are selling. For example, here's SPY inside day. All right, inside on the day. That means do nothing. All right. Now, there's a lot of people out there talking about, well, I made this and I made that and I made, I don't care. Good for them. But they're breaking their rules, especially if they talk about if they're using that Strat hashtag and they're telling you I made this and I made that, unless they're talking about managing their already open positions, and then hey, inside day it hit the stop. Let's say came down, hit my stop loss. Hey, I made some money. I'm done. That's okay. But as far as going out there and trying to open new positions while this is happening, wrong. Especially, where's it at? Wrong. All right. I can't even hear it. Where's my? I don't know. I can't hear it. Anyway, wrong. All right. Because one of the very basic rules in the strat is we don't trade inside days. We don't trade days as they're forming an inside bar. All right. This all for all day Friday, forming an inside bar, doing nothing. All right. Dow Jones, doing nothing. Yes, that is an inside bar. I have to switch this. This is a different chart. But yes, that is an inside bar of like 1 penny. All right. Leave it alone. Don't start any new positions. You can manage the ones you already have open, but leave them alone. Oh, I know it's inside day, but look at the 60s. I can go ahead and take it. All right. And then it goes up and it comes right back down and you lose money. Now you're getting wrecked. But they said I can do a country and western on this. Yes, you can trade country and western, but you got to do it in the right situation. Remember Mr. F2 Rev, all right? Let's say this thing goes. Here's a perfect example. It goes 2-2 reversal back up on this day. It goes up, and then it gets up to 492, and then it fails and starts coming back down. Yes, you could make money as it's going up, and then was the 60s, as the 60s reverse back down, you can trade it as it's going down and make money as it's going down. You make money both ways, but you have to do it right. All right, you have to do it right. We don't trade while it's forming inside day. UVXY, this is an ETN, all right? This is a VIX product. You can go into the lows. This is showing that the volatility is going down. Yes, you can buy puts on this. Yes, you can buy puts on this and work it to the downside, all right? Got to be careful though, because there's a lot of talk about tariffs and all this. So you don't want to get like hurt. You know what I mean? Trying to do this, we don't want to do that. All right, but as the market's going up, the volatility will be going down. Should be going down. Should be going down. XLK with tech. All right, inside on the day. Blah. You know what? Let's change this to the weekly chart. Most things inside day, but I want to change this to the weekly chart so we can see what's happening on the week. SPY, Doji piece of crap thing. All right, ugh. I mean, it did go 2 up on the week, mostly inside on the week most of the time. All right, and we didn't do much. Dow Jones, same thing. No actionable signal for next week on the broader averages. All right, so when we go to look for actionable signals in about 10 minutes, we are going to be looking for inside weeks. That's how you do that. All right, look for inside weeks. Again, UVXY, yes, you could buy puts on this as it's going down. All right, tech, moving up, trending up. Okay. XLU utilities trending up. No actionable signal for next week. XLE doing nothing. But Strat Soldier, it's coiling. But Strat Soldier, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 bars in here. It's gonna be wrong. All right, stuck in the mother bar. Labu, they hate you. This is biotechs. I don't know why biotechs in the last 2 years has been just terrible, but it has. It used to be, biotechs used to make some money. People with experimental drugs and that does all the stuff and the things. Look at this. Like 2023, 2024, it was making money. I don't know what happened to biotechs. No good experiments going on, I guess. 2-2 reversal back down on the month in XLV healthcare. Cure something, would ya? Rob used to say that all the time. Cure something, would ya? Yuck. Not scoring. Let me see here. XRT retail. All right, trending up. We got Mother's Day. Mother's Day is tomorrow. Go get your flowers. Go get card. Go get something. Mother's Day tomorrow. Go get something today. Okay. Shaking my head with semiconductors trending up. This is interesting because it is 2-2 reversal back up on the month. We'll look at the big boy charts in a minute. XLP consumer staples doing nothing. Inside week for next week. That's good. Let's look at the monthly charts real quick. Monthly charts. SPY. It needs 4 more bucks for it to go hammer and force on the month. Dow Jones dead in the middle. Do I want to trade Dow Jones? No. We're 2 weeks into the month. Do I want to mess around with Dow Jones? No. All right, QQQ 2-2 reversal back up on the month. That is in force. All right. Here's the magnitude up here. Beautiful. That's the kind of stuff I want to look at. This is monthly charts, and then here's XLU again. All right. Tech 2-2 reversal back up on the month. Tech. That's what we want to know about. That's good. They're getting back in tech. XLU utilities 3-2 up. Still good. Remember, you got to pay those electric bills. You got to pay the trash bill. You got to pay the sewage. You got to pay, got to pay those utilities. XLE inside on the month, way below the middle of the month. I mean, doing nothing. Don't waste your time. Labu. Don't know what's happening here. All right, it's just it's a mess. I don't know. Healthcare inside on the month and moving to the downside. All right, closer to taking out the lows. That ignore healthcare, XRT retail, not inside of the month. Inside of the month, leave it alone. Shake them ahead. Semiconductors, 2-2 reversal back up on the month. That's what I'm talking about. All right, magnitudes right here. That's the kind of stuff you want to look at. All right, and then XLP inside on the month. Now there are other sectors like banks and then transports. I don't really trade those. And then there's a couple other minor ones, but these are the main ones that Rob used to talk about that I would trade as well. So that's what I do. I got 5 more minutes. One thing I did not talk about, I love that multi-view, very cool. One thing I did not talk about is this is time frame continuity. All right, you need to trade with all 4 charts up just like this at the same time. One stock. All right, we need to see what's happening on the month, the week, the daily, and the 60. All right, this is going to show you. All right, closer to taking out the highs, your weeks are good. All right, there's buyers in here. It's looking great, but what's happening today? Not a lot. All right, what's happening on the daily chart? Not a lot. And then here's your 60s. Yes, you have a Browning formation here, but let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Very tight very tight. Triangle got to grow. Triangle got to grow. Now, if you're having a hard time seeing what's going on with the charts, you can always switch to a line chart. This is an automatic broadening formation that was drawn by TrendSpider, all right? And look at that. Come on now. Yuck. Do you think that's a good trading range? Well, I can make money here. This is great. Yeah, you could. You could. But it ain't doing a lot, all right? From here to here, maybe. But it didn't last long, did it? No, it did not. No, it didn't. It's okay to leave things alone. You don't have to be in every move to be a good trader. Stop listening to these guys that say you gotta be in this and you gotta be in that. And Strat Soldier don't do this and he don't trade that and he don't. That's because Strat Soldier is focusing on what he does best. All right. I trade monthly and weekly charts. I trade shares. That's what I do. All right. Now, these other guys that are trading the Strat and they make options, they make a lot of money with options. Good for them. Also, people making a lot of money with futures and crypto. All right. Do what works for you. I am a tank. I do not move fast. I'm not I can talk to the day traders, but I'm not necessarily day trading. During the week, I'm monitoring my weekly and monthly trades. So no, I'm not looking at every little move up and down. I'm telling you guys the market condition for you, so you know what's going on. But Tesla to the highs, 2-2 reversal back up on the month. That's what I'm talking about. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Moving back up through this previous range, getting back through these levels of reclaim. Come on now. Now, I'm not seeing too many new people in here. Uh-oh, we got Lala in the house. Uh-oh. I was going to say I'm kind of preaching to the choir because a lot of you know, I see my regular people in here. Oh, we got Tandy Times. Uh-oh. Tandy Times, sports, collectibles, and culture. Go check him out. He's got a really cool, go click his Twitter. He's got a really cool, like, sports memorabilia and things like that, cards, and he can talk about sports all day long. So go check him out. Here's our money flow index. Money flow index. All right, this money flow index measures volume and price at the same time. Remember, Friday I posted some videos of Rob talking about how he never looked at volume. Why? Because there can always be more volume, right? And you would always talk about how, you know, the technical analysis would say, well, there's volumes, lots of volume here, but what we're looking now is for volume capitulation. They're like, wait a minute, hold on. You said lots of volume indicates a breakout. Now you're telling me now there's a breakout, that the volume, we should be looking for something else on the volume. Now, yes, volume is the sister of price, meaning if the price is going to the highs, the volume should be going to the highs. All right, it should not. If the price is going up in low volume, that is bearish. All right. If the price is going down and high volume, that is also bearish. That means they're getting out of this now. Like everybody's just like, and there's new short positions like sell the crap out of this. All right, but the reason why we started looking at the money flow index, because it's a tool here on TrendSpider. They give us thousands of tools, professional tools for the average trader. And I'm like, why ignore all this stuff? Why ignore all of it? I know we trade the Strat, and what I want you guys to know is I'm not using this. We are not using this as a buy and sell signal. We are just using it as confirmation. 2-2 reversal back up. Excuse me, 3-2 reversal back up at 278. Currently trading 298. It got all the way up to 306. And here's your money flow index, right? That means the volume and the price are reconfirming what we're seeing on the charts, that they're really putting their money in this thing. All right, that's good. I've been talking about this 60-minute broadening formation, and you can see that beautiful. Go watch the weekend shift last week, and if you're one of the Strat weekend shift crew, go watch my updates, my daily updates in those videos. You can see where I talk about they went to the highs, they went to the lows, and it was just doing nothing. They're doing something now. All right, back to the highs. Nice broadening formation you got there. Let's clean that up. That's a lot of crap on the chart. Let's clean that up. Beautiful, beautiful. What is that green line? That green line is, I don't know. Let's get that off of there. I thought it was 2-2 reversal back up on the month. That line was something else. But yeah, nice broadening formation you got there. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff you want to trade. All right, that's let's look for it. That's it for this section, which was happening, what's happening in the broader averages. Let's get to the actionable signals, which I know that's why you're here. I know. Now Aaron's like getting up. He's like, he was over there washing the dishes, doing nothing. Like, oh, he's talking about actionable signals now. So let's get to it. All right, I know that's why you're here. I look at the analytics on my YouTube. My analytics on my YouTube's hilarious because they're like, it's only like maybe 12 to 15 minutes. That means, and I can see where people are coming into the show and watching. They're waiting until halfway through the show to get to the actionable signals. So I started cutting that out and just making it its own little video. So here we go. I ain't afraid of y'all. I ain't afraid to tell you guys what's happening in the background. Don't tell people that stuff. It makes you look bad. No, man. I know what's happening. I know what you guys are doing. It's like, I'm going to turn this show on so I don't miss it, but I'm going to walk this dog for half an hour because he's going to just sit there and tell bad jokes for half an hour. We got Kaizen Trades in the house. Let's see here. The Creole Kid says, how is your chart on TrendSpider so clean, so fresh and so clean? I don't put a lot of crap on the charts. That's what I do. I don't put a lot of crap on here. I take it off. I also use some of these other things up here to highlight stuff. All right. Mainly what I do is I draw the broadening formation on the month, or I draw it on the week, and that's it. I will draw the broadening formation on the 60s or the daily to either teach something or to if I'm having a hard time seeing what's happening and I just need a reminder that this is a very tight very tight triangle, and I'll do that. All right. But other than that, take all the crap off the charts. Take it off the charts. Take it off. Take it off. If you're wearing a hoodie, take it off. Y'all don't know that meme, huh? It's this guy at TSA. What is happening at the airports? We need to check some airlines. Let's check some airlines. But the airport, was it Newport or something like that? I didn't know there was an airport called Newport. I thought that was just cigarettes. What's American Airlines? American Airlines. That's not. Let's go, love. Wrong one. Sorry. What the heck's a move? LOV. What is happening at the airlines? All right. Southwest ain't doing too bad, but these airlines, these TSA people are quitting on the job. They're quitting on the job. Anyway, there's this really funny meme. This guy's like TSA guy, and he's like, if you got laptops and cameras, put them in the little container and put them through the X-ray machine. If you got a hoodie, take it off. I mean, he's screaming. Scaring people, boy. Anyway, people walking off. People are walking off the job. Anyway, if there's too much stuff on the chart, Take it off. Take it off. Tons of inside months. But we're going to talk about, yes, there are tons of inside months. We're going to talk about things that are 2 up on the month and or weekly signals. All right. So let's go to the weekly signals. No. Let's go to usual suspects, monthly signals. All right. We're going to talk about monthly signals real quick. If there's anything in here that's not 2 up on the month or hammer and force, we're going to take it off. All right. Take it off. All right. We got OKLO, hammer and force on the month. Beautiful. All right, hammer in force. All right, Aaron Bailey says the Rev Strat, the 122 Rev with the analytics. Heck yeah, very good. Yep, gotta look at that stuff. Lola, I'm so glad you're here, Lola. Good morning. Currently working, but saw you online, and I have to pop in and support. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lola. Thank you. Put some links in there, Lola. Whatever you got going on, wherever you want people to look at, put the link in there. It's okay. You too, Joyce, JJ, and same thing with the Beach Bum. Hey, this is for everybody, all right? Let's see here. BMY, Bristol Myers. Is that a hammer and force? Is that 2 up on the month? Is that shooter and force? No. All right, so this is old stuff. All right, take it off. Remove, please remove. All right, Juniper. I put this on there because it's hammer in force on the month. It's starting. Okay, it's starting. AMP with, I don't know what this is, but it's hammer on the month. All right, not in force yet. Just gotta wait. Oracle 2-2 reversal back up on the month. Beautiful, amazing. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get up. Let's see if we can get up to 168. 168. Now, what you want to do, again, I told you at the beginning of the show, this is, you're going to be able to apply what I'm talking about to your trades today. All right. You take your monthly signals list. You're going to go through all the stocks you like to trade, and you're going to look for this hammer. Let me get a nice, good hammer. All right, we'll go with that. You see this candle formation right here? That's a hammer. All right. Hammer, and you want to see what you're looking for is any stocks that 2 down, 2 up. All right, this hammer, and then the next live candle, which is May, is trading above the previous range, above April. All right, so go through all your stocks, and you're going to create a watch list that's called monthly signals. And you're going to stick it in that watch list. Yes, people that have Trading View, you can do it there too. But you're going to organize your stocks by condition. Why? Because when the SPY goes to the highs, Dow Jones, QQQ, when the institutions say, okay, it's time to buy, you're going to go to this monthly signals list where the buyers already are, and you're going to get in these positions. All right, you're going to look for actionable signals on the week, daily, or 60-minute chart to get in on what's already happening. All right, when other people out there are scrambling to get into something, the tariffs are off, we need to get in something. All right, so they're out there scrambling. You don't have to scramble. All right, you do not have to scramble. You just need to know what actionable signals look like, and then take the time to organize your stocks by condition. Yes, you can use scanners. I think you will learn a lot more by going through it manually. All right. But then after it's all done and you got it all organized, you can close your laptop and go chill with your family. Take them to the movies. All right. Go see that new Minecraft movie. We went and did that last week. So much fun. Hess. Oh my goodness. Is that 2 up on the month? No. Get that junk off of there. Get it out of here. All right. MU. I put that on here. Ugly hammer, but closer to going 2-2 up on the month. GD. General Dynamics. Yeah, there's some war stuff out there. These guys make army trucks and things, but they're not making so much right now. Waiting on that one. Lockheed Martin, War Machines. All right, War Machines. It is 2 up on the month. Waiting though. All right. Knee. Oh, my knee. I don't know why people like trading this one, but it's not a penny stock, so we'll look at it. Kind of stuck. It did go 3-1-2, continuation up on the week, inside on the month. If you haven't seen you on Netflix, man, golly, crazy show. But anyway, It is inside on the month. PayPal. I got PayPal. I'm the only person in the office. Everybody else has Venmo. I got PayPal. Hit me up on PayPal. They're like, get your old self out of here. I'm like, what? Anyway, Hammer and Force on the month. Look at these 60s. Look at the week. Look at the daily. Yes, I did that all backwards like a Quentin Tarantino movie. That's okay, because look at the money flow index. They're putting their money in this for real. PayPal. Start a winning position. Add to it and defend it with tight stops. PayPal used to be somebody. All right? And for the kids out there, PayPal was one of Elon Musk's very first companies. All right, it used to be somebody. 309, and I see the chat rolling. I'll get you. Hold on. And let's just say you get in here. You get in way down here. All right, at $70. Now you get on the weekend shift and you see Strat Soldier making fun of PayPal because all these people got in at $195 and you dumb, and scenario 3 down on the month and the week and red on the day in the 60s, and you look at you laughing. I don't care. Laugh all you want, Strat Soldier, because I got in way down here. I don't care. This is a monthly chart too. I don't care. All right. Now for the people that trade bigger charts, quarterly charts, you're like, not doing great, but it is green. Looking at the year. All right. Now I was looking for this thing to go 2-2 continuation up on the year, but red so far. And you're like, I don't want to take this until it's 2 up on the year. That's okay. You're like, I'm not messing with this until it's $93. I want to see the buyers really in here. That's okay. But what I want to emphasize is this is a major time frame and it's starting. All right. Maybe it only goes up to $98 and kind of, keeps doing this thing, chugga down the line. That's okay too, as long as it's not a losing position. But again, let's just say next year PayPal takes off and it's at 234, and again, you're not going to be caring what Strat Soldier's talking about, and we laughing at people that got in PayPal at 234. Because you got in there here $70 and you continue to work it. All right, easier to do that with stocks. CCL 2 reversal back up on the month. Carnival Cruise, people trying to take some vacation time. All right, I'm tired of all the news. Let's get on cruise, go somewhere. Nvidia finally Hammer and Force on the month. Finally, wow, finally. Now no actionable signal on the week. But hey, they're starting to put their money in that. Tesla back to the highs. 2-2 reversal back up on the month. All right. Everybody at the water cooler talking about, how do you know when to get in the Tesla? I'm looking for that Hammer and Force on the month. That's what I'm looking for. What's a hammer? Let me show you. All right. Let me show you. Let's see here. So technically it did hit, it went in force at 294. It did technically hit the first target, which is the magnitude. All right. But we want this guy right here. Give me 394. Give it to me. Come on, Tesla. Do it. No actionable signal for next week, but here's your weeks. All right. Going through previous range. Come on now, back in this level of reclaim right here above 238, and the top of that range is 328. So there's a couple more targets in that range. All right, now the buyers got the ball and they're trying to get it a touchdown. All right, touchdowns way up in here. All right, so we'll see what they want to do. Disney getting their act together again. I went and saw that Marvel movie, Thunderbolts. Fantastic movie. Ugly hammer, but 2-2 reversal back up on the month. All right, now's your chance to get back in that thing. Remember, Disney does more stuff than just movies and theme parks. They do. They own ESPN. They own a bunch of they own all kind of stuff. So here's your money flow index showing, yes, they're buying. They're really buying. So we want to start a winning position in that soon. Visa, Hammer and Force on the month. COF, Hammer and Force on the month. American Express, Hammer and Force on the month. AVGO, Hammer and Force on the month. MA, MasterCard, Hammer and Force on the month. Are you starting to see a theme here? All right. Boeing, Erica, where are you at? Boeing, 3-2 up on the month. 3-2 up on the month. Hammer in force. I love making fun of Boeing, but it is hammer in force on the month, and it is working. Create winning positions, add to them, and defend them with tight stops. That's what we do here. GE, hammer in force on the month. Now, technically hit magnitude, but it is actually at true exhaustion risk. All right. Meaning there's no more stops to take out. All right, that's real exhaustion risk. You're never going to hear me go, it's exhaustion risk every 15 minutes. All right, like these other people, yahoos. All right, it's exhaustion risk. I zoomed out. There's some more targets. All right, used to be somebody. Give me 289. I'll take back what I said. Not exhaustion risk, but it did take out 201. It did take out 201, took out the recent stop, and now we're trying to get back up in here. All right, give me 255. All right, that's the next one. So, you got this other company talking about exhaustion risk every 15 minutes. What did Rob say? Still good, add. Still good, add. All right? Okay, it hit the target. It's time to go ahead and start scaling out. Wrong. Wrong. AMD 2 up on the month. I got out of this automatic money destroyer because it was just getting wrecked, but it is 2 up on the month. I'll think about getting back in here. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll start a small position. Schwab 3-2 up on the month in force. All right, in force. The next, give me $96. Give me 96. All right. What I will say about exhaustion risk is, we're not afraid of it. We do want to know about it, but we're not afraid of it. All right. Ford 2-tier reversal back up on the month. All right. Beautiful. Getting back into this level of reclaim right here at $10.66. All right. Not really amazing right now, but it's working. Where is? Oh, I didn't see T. AT&T. Now we used to ignore AT&T because it's boring. All right, and for years it was just making $1 up. It would make $1, lose $1, make $1, lose $1. But finally took out some lows. If you would have started a position back in September 2023 at $15.24, it is currently trading $27. Currently trading 27. The ultimate high is, well, we got 33 bucks. Let's go to the yearly chart. Very slow. They do have good dividends though. Okay, great dividends. All been stuck in this mother bar right here. Can we get out of this mother bar at $33.15? And can we get back to the highs at $45.25? $45.25. Can we do that? All right. 45.25. Can we do it? All right. We'll see. We'll see. But it's a lot easier to trade something like that with shares. All right? Buy some shares. Work on that. Work on it. Is it calculator time, or we want to go straight to the, let's go to that. What do you guys want to look at? Let's do some requests. Now, what did I talk about? I talked about mostly what's in force on the month. It's the second week of May. You need to be trading stuff that's 2 up on the month. If it's inside on the month, ignore it. If it's, hold on. Don't get me yelling in my own house. If it's inside on the month, ignore it. Anyway. Inside of the month, ignore that mess. Trade something else. All right? While you guys are putting in things that you want to talk, what tickers you want to look at, I'm taking requests. Any tickers you want to look at, put them in the chat. All right, and then we'll fill up this watch list. And while you guys are putting things in the chat, if you guys use the super chat button, there's some little ones in there, there's some big ones in there. You use a big one. You use any of them. All right, pop that chat out. You use any of them, and I appreciate it. You'll keep the lights on, but then I'll stop what I'm talking about and talk about whatever you want to talk about. All right. All right, so you'll jump the list. Come on now, super chat. This guy right here, like a tip jar. All right, and if I get 5 super chats, I'll do a free coaching session tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, Sunday. Sunday, I like to hang out with my family, but I'll do it for you guys because you guys will support me, so I appreciate it. Lala said, I don't have anything going on, but I'm working. All right, she says she's working. Watching you for some swing signals, and I am in the tank. She's a tank as well. Heck yeah, awesome. Shout out to Lala. Yeah, so great. I'll see if I can find that old interview that we did and repost it. Tandy says, can you explain why it matters to get into the tickers that are already moving? Because if the algos are buying, is it not correct that everything else will start moving up, or is it like the algo and natural buyers? Tandy, getting things that are already moving. Yes, the market, they say when, what's that? Mighty Soldiers likes to use it all the time. He says the rising ocean raises all boats, or something like that. Rising tide lifts all boats, something like that. Paraphrasing. I understand that, all right? But if you look at this, let's go to semiconductors. No. Semiconductors. Yeah, let's do it. SMH. Let's look at SMH. 2 up on the month. SMH. Let's look at the main chart. We know Nvidia's 2 up on the month, right? We know AMD's 2 up on the month, right? So that means, and then we know SMH is hammer and force on the month. That means the entire sector should be good. So I should be able to go to this watch list and pick any semiconductor, and it's good, right? Because a rising tide lifts all ships. All right, so I should be able to get in this stock even though it's not in force yet and just wait, right? Logically. Okay, let's look. AAIO, 2 up on the month? No. But you have an argument here. All right, you could say this is starting. ADI, hammer and force, good. I want to focus on that one. Let's put that on the monthly watch list while I'm sitting here talking all this mess. 2 up on the month, and then monthly signals, very good. All right, we got another one. Very good. All right, so now we're doing it. Now we're looking for monthly signals. All right, we got some good ones in here. All right, we got some AGM. So 2 up on the month? No, but you got some buyers in here. You got an argument for that. All right, AMAT, 2 up on the month. All right, so far so good. All right, semiconductors looking great. Strat Soldier, what's your point? Keep looking. We're just going to keep looking. Hammer and force. And we're going to take advantage of this, all right? AMD. We already know AMD. AMKR. All right? Close to taking 2 up on the month. It is hammer and force. But we want to wait on it because it's not in force yet. I'm not going to say this one out loud. I already said this is a family show. I don't know how to say this. AOSL. Inside on the month. Second week of the month. I'm not messing with it. Leave it alone. ARRY, 2 up on the month. Okay. All right. So we got some semiconductors working. Is it all working on all of them? That's a penny stock, not touching it. So far, I mean, it's looking good. This might be a bad example. It's not working on all of them. ASYS, 2 up on the month. 2 up on the month? No. All right, it went 2 to reversal back down, and this is a penny stock, so I wouldn't touch it anyway. But it's $3.34. The rest of the sector's working. I could buy 100 shares of this for $300, and it's going to go to the highs, maybe. But right now, based on the Strat, full time frame continuity to the downside, that's a no for me, dog. Adam, what's Adam doing? 2 to reversal back up on the month. Okay, all right, very good. AVGO, already talked about it. AXTI, no. Beam, what's Beam doing? It's trying to. The nice 60s here, but it's again penny stock, not touching it. Can it do it? Can it do it? All right, 2 down on the month. Red. CRDO, 2 to reversal back up on the month, $50. All right, we'll look at that one. My point is, because I don't want to spend too much time on this, my point is not everything in the sector is going to be 2 up on the month. That's my point. So go where the buyers actually are. Don't be, well, it hasn't triggered yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy this one. DQ. All right, you mess with DQ, you're going to be disqualified. That's what DQ is. Disqualified. Messing around with that junk. Messing around with junk. ENPH has always been a hot mess. You want to go ahead. It's going to raise, This is good on the 60s. That's really good here. All right, you make some money in that. You got an argument for that. All right, but I'm looking for stuff that's 2 up on the month. 2 reversal back up on the month, but it's red form. You forming a losing position. That's what you forming. All right, that's my point. All right, so not going to spend too much time on that. But to answer your question and a smaller answer, you want to go where the buyers actually are. You want to buy what the buyers are actually buying. Not just buy something that's stuck inside. Like let's go Johnny John, QJJ. All right, we know the rest of the ETFs doing nothing but Johnny John. I'm already seeing with Johnson & Johnson. I'm already seeing people talk about how Johnny John's triple inside week. It's going to be great. It's gonna blast. It's gonna go inside on the month. 3 weeks stuck inside. Look at the daily chart. Look at the money flow index if you have to. They're not buying this. It's stuck doing nothing. Well, it's coiling, and this is a great time to... Wrong. All right. Dub Jones had some little bit in there. Dub Jones says, because you can't predict when the market will move, wait for it to move, and then jump in. That's right. Lala's laughing. Bulls in the building. That's right. Tandy also says, can you talk about exhaustion risk then? Yes, I already talked about exhaustion risk because it isn't exhaustion risk kind of why broadening formations happen. Exhaustion risk, true. All right. I'll do it again. Let's go. What was a good one? 2 up on the month. That was in the signals list. There is another group out there that overemphasizes exhaustion risk to the point where everybody's scared of it. All right. They call exhaustion risk every 15 minutes, and it's exhausting. To trade with them live you want to talk about anxiety? You like anxiety? Go trade with them. Go trade with team anxiety, because every 15 minutes they're going, it's exhaustion risk, time to scale out. I can hear that annoying voice right now in my head. We got one more right here. We got one more target to take out. At 366, there is nothing else. Visa will be at all-time highs. There are no more stops to be taken out. That is actual exhaustion risk. No more stops to be taken out, and that's straight from Rob. He never called exhaustion risk every 15 minutes. All right? It's exhaustion risk, time to scale out. No, he would say, hey, we hit our target, 2 reversal back up on the week, add. Still good, add. All right. He was so funny in that movie. $45 million worth of lotto tickets. I'm insane. What? I don't know what's happening. Let's see here. Dub Jones. He says, I think I'm catching what you're saying. Might as well hitch. Okay. Yep. I don't know what's happening there. I got so much talking into my own stuff I didn't even see. Yep. All right. Tandy says, gotta run. Thank you so much. I'm so glad it makes sense. Thank you. I can help out. Thank you. Gonna stick around for a while and discuss this one. I understand what you're saying. It's based on pivots they take out. Yes. So it's more about just what you're calling it. Then what do you call the top of the broadening formation when things start reversing or stalling? At the top of the broadening formation on, let's just say, a weekly or a daily, it's at the top of the broadening formation, okay? We know for a fact they test the highs and test the lows. Just because it's at the top of the broadening formation doesn't mean we start cutting it. All right, we look for actionable signals. Now, if it gets to the top of the broadening formation and it goes 2 reversal back down, you know, if you're only going long, to put your stop up there, cut it, be done. All right, and it's reversing back down to the lows. All right, we are trading reversals within this broadening formation. They test the lows, test the highs, test the lows, test the highs, test the lows, test the highs. All right. I'm not calling exhaustion risk every time this thing is moving around. Not doing that, all right? Not doing that. Why? Because people are trading weekly charts. People are trading monthly charts. People are trading quarterly and yearly charts, All right, people are doing something way. You want to talk about exhaustion risk? Look at this thing on the yearly chart. All right, some people started a position at 235 and 2-2 reversal back up on the year, and they're not out. They're not gonna get out either. Well, it's exhaustion risk. Why would I even mess with that? Because it's working, that's why. All right, goodness. Anyway, Llama Mama's in the house. What's going on? What's going on, Llama Mama? Anyway. Go check out my course, go check out my course, Unlocking Broadening Formations. That's where I talk about how to trade broadening formations, and then also levels of reclaim. It's a course with video from with real traders asking real questions. Go check that out at stratsoldier.com. Nobody put any tickers in here, so so let's go look at Win. WY in Win. All right, Win Resorts. Ooh, hammer up on the month. That's what I'm talking about. Hammer in force on the month. Monthly signals, 2 up on the month. Beautiful. Look at these weeks. All right, take your kids out there. Here's your days. All right. Llama Mama says she's gonna take the grandkids out there and put them in. Get in the water, but Grandma, the water's cold. Get in the water. All right. This is all inclusive resort. I gotta hit this. I'm going to the bar because all the drinks are included. So go to the buffet. I don't want to eat all this food. Yes, you do. Yeah, them grain. When I was a kid, Grandma used to stuff the kids full of food. All right, and I love being in the pool, and I love eating at the buffets, and I love doing all the stuff. And yeah, Win Resorts. Take your kids to a mini vacation somewhere. Look at this money flow index. Not only are you sitting in the pool, eating, drinking whatever you're gonna drink, and eating just ridiculous, copious amounts of food. You're making money. All right, you're making money while you're in the pool. All right. So monthly signals have grown. We'll go down the weekly watch list from last week real quick. It's about that time. We're gonna do it quick. Amgen, that was a win. All right, 2-2 reversal back down. Took out all these stops. That was a win. Humana. All stuck in this mother bar from last week. It did go 2 down. I'll leave it alone. Win. The International Business Machine, 312 up. Thank you for showing us what a 312 up is. Beautiful. All right, and also hammer in force on the month. All right, hammer in force on the month. IBM. That was a win. Apple, I added this one last week. 2-2 reversal back down. Not doing a whole bunch, right? Johnny John stuck inside. We're going to leave it on there because the actionable signal is only this current inside week. They're like, well, it's triple inside week. That's the thing. No. Honestly, Johnny John's doing nothing, but I'm leaving it on the list so we can watch it. Google. Outside week to the downside scenario 3, that they bought them up and sold them down because Apple was like, hey, I don't think we want to use Google no more. And Google was like, what? Are you serious? Anyway, to the lows, all right? It looks a lot more dramatic on the 60-minute chart. And then right here on the daily, all right, 3 inside bar. We're going to be, mother bar problems right here. We're going to be watching this. Mother bar problems on Google. Palantir to the highs. JJ would not call that a Momo hammer, so I'm not going to call it a Momo hammer either. It's just moving to the highs, all right? More than likely going to open up inside week. Car, that was a win. Beautiful. Momo hammer in force. Keeps taking out targets. Very good. Give me 5 more minutes. Starbucks inside on the week. Do nothing. Don't touch it. Well, we're going to leave it on the list because it's inside week. We'll see if we'll get that 212 up or 212 down. Fidelity, that was a win. It went 212 down. Hit target. All right. That was a win. CVS inside on the week. That didn't go in force, but looking for the 312 up or 312 down for next week. X, it did go shooter 2-2 down on the week. It didn't hit magnitude, so All right, didn't hit target though. Already talked about Cardinal, HP, chose a direction, but it ain't doing great. All right, ICHR did pick a direction. Scenario 3 down on the week, yuck. And then Skywater Technology. It does go hammer and force on the month, but it ain't doing a lot. All right, the Momo Hammer did go in force, but again, not doing a lot. We're gonna put it on the list anyway. It's not a penny stock, but it's a low dollar stock, so you can buy a little bit more of that if you want, as long as it's still a winning position. I'm going to clear this, and I'm going to be looking for more actionable signals here very soon. Let's go ahead and go to the Strat Soldier Easy Setup Scanner. Remember, I said when there's no obvious inside bar, the Strat. Remember what I said, if there's no obvious hammers, shooters, inside bars on SPY, Dow Jones, or QQQ, you can go ahead and scan for inside weeks. All right. Oops. Stop. Let's go inside weeks on SPY, S&P 500, S&P. Where's my thing? 500. Where are you at? Let's do this. I know you're in here. S&P 500. Do you guys see it? I'm still looking. This is what I did was I switched it to a different thing. There it is. S&P 500 index. All right. Scanning for those inside weeks. Save. And then I'm going to, if you have this updated, if you have this imported into your TrendSpotter, your weekly watch list, your Strat Soldier Easy Setup Scanner has been updated, all right? It's been updated live. And let's see if there's anything good in here real quick. We're not gonna spend too much time on it because I gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta live our lives, all right? Not touching it. Gross. A lot of inside weeks here. So I want you to go through this thing, see if there's any good ones in here. Uh-oh. AOS, Hammer and Force on the month. That's a good one. All right. Inside on the week. We'll put that on the weekly signals. Costco up $1,000. Are they ever going to do a stock split? Not sure. But it is 2-2 reversal back up on the month. And we got an inside week for next week. We know that. AMT, American Tower, inside on the month. Yuck. All right. Let's look at some good ones. What's bro? Inside on the month, doing nothing. What's Burritos doing? Inside on the month, not touching it. We're going to talk about Hess, Juniper, DD. What's DD doing? DD, inside on the month, she ain't doing nothing. QCOM, inside on the month, leave it alone. Coke, leave it alone. Leave it alone. It is all the way to up on the month though. Wow. Let's see here. Starbucks, talked about that. Glow, what's Glow doing? Wait for those months to go. What's Vicky doing? Vicky's always messy. SMCI, inside on the month, inside on the week. Don't touch it. All right. What's McDonald's? McDonald's, inside on the month. Wait for that hammer to go in force above 321, then you can talk to me. All right, and then Mondelez, that'll be our last ticker for today, inside of the month, inside on the week. So not a lot going on there. SMR, okay, sorry, Llama Mama, I was too busy making jokes. Sorry. She's like, I'm here for a reason. All right, hammer and force on the month, SMR, and no actionable signal for next week, but you can be in this, all right? Wait for that thing to, wait for a good actionable signal to get in on that reversal. Momo Hammer, not on the week. Oh, you're talking about on the daily chart. Okay, on the daily chart. Okay. You can do that. JJ, what do you got? You said you got one more. TRMB. I don't know what that is. TRMB. Trimble. Hammer and force on the month and no actionable signal for next week, but find a reversal on the daily on 60 to get in on what's happening on the month. All right, very good. All right, very good. Used to be somebody. All right. Trimble. Very good. I like that one too. Thank you so much. 2 up on the month and monthly signals. All right. So that's going to do it for me. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Check out the quarter on hammer. Hammer on the quarter. Hammer on the quarter. Hammer on the quarter. Quarterly. Ooh, yeah. It ain't closed yet. All right, it's not closed yet. We need that'd be forming a hammer on the quarter. Then in then third quarter. Ooh, yeah. Come on now. Give me close this thing as a hammer. Give it to me. Come on. What's it doing on the year? Just for funsies. Probably inside year looking at this. Ooh. Trimble gonna have him trembling. All right, soon. All right, very good. I like this a lot. This is a good find. Good find. Now let's draw broadening formation on this real quick because I do want you to see something. Right here, bam. All right. I need to move this about a little bit tighter. But where is it at in the broadening formation? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Where is it at in the broadening formation? Awesome. Thank you. Justin Davis says, good show today. Thank you so much. Thank you. Try to keep on that format. You know, got to have an agenda. I've been in the background. Very good. All right. It's inside. It's trading sideways in the middle of this broadening formation. All right. But this hammer in force on the month could be the thing that gets it out of here. It could be the thing that gets it back to the highs. That's right. JJ says in the middle. Aaron Bailey says in the middle. All right. We just need to know about that, all right? It is in force, all right? But it could get all the way up to $78 and then come right back down. It could happen, but hey, you made some money. You knew it was stuck inside. That's okay. The monthly chart's a big range, all right? If you can make some money, $76 up to $73. That's a good chunk of change, depending on where you trade options or shares. So you can do that. All right, so that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for being here. This was so much fun. Go check out thestratsoldier.com. I keep talking about hammer in force on the month. Kind of interesting, right? Go check out hammer in force on thestratsoldier.com. Get in there. Get the ebook. It comes with a bonus vid. It is an actionable signal that you can trade on anything that trades. All right, anything. So, crypto, equities, commodities, futures. Learn that actionable signal, hammer in force. It's my favorite. All right, favorite. And then I got one-on-ones in there. I got courses as well. Go check out Combat Load. That's going to get you everything that's on the website, to include one-on-one session. If you're watching me right now and you got Combat Load and you're like, wait a minute, I haven't used my one-on-one session, let me know. All right, we'll schedule that date. And then on YouTube, I got a membership section in there. Again, Weekend Shift, the Weekend Shift crew is going to get you updates on the Weekend Shift watch list every day. And then the Strat Warrior is going to get you macro vids, and then also personal one-on-one coaching. Well, one-on-one coaching sessions. I'm going to say personal. There's only one. Justin Davis is in there right now, so it's kind of personal right now. But once we get a lot of people in there, then it's going to be an actual group of people just asking questions. Hey, what's going on with this? What's going on with that? And this is my YouTube, all right? This is mine. So I can work it any way I want. So if you tell me, hey, I don't have a lot of time. I got some questions about the Strat, but I need some video. I need one of these one-on-one sessions on, I'm a Strat Warrior. We'll set the date, we'll get in here, we'll look at it. All right, we'll do it. All right. I'm paying for that. All right. I over deliver all the time. Lala says semis can outside quarter if the bulls stay in. Yes, the buyers have to keep buying. SMH, I call it shaking my head for a reason, because sometimes it don't make no sense. You be like, man. Anyway, this is the Strat Soldier for the Weekend Shift. UNH, we'll look at it in a minute. Healthcare ain't doing so great right now, Brent. Thank you so much for being here. This is the Strat Soldier for the Weekend Shift. Remember, tomorrow's Mother's Day, all right? Take some time, buy something now, all right? or order something, send it, do something. All right. I don't just trade the Strat, I live it. All right. So if there's if you're inside bar on something, all right, do that one little thing that might get that thing reversal back to the highs. And if it's a losing position, cut it. This is the Strat Soldier for the weekend shift. Thank you so much for being here. This was so much fun. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.